What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. Need you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing versus Queensberry and Queensberry Promotion, right? With Frank Warren. They had a 5 versus 5 or 10 versus 10 tournament, but only the 5 versus 5 people was really paying attention to. And they lost every single fight to Queensberry. So that goes to show Eddie Hearn suck at matchmaking. They suck at matchmaking over there. How the freak y'all lose every single fight? But one of the fights I thought they should have won was this fight right here. We got let down in this fight by Ray Ford. Ray Ford literally let us down. And I can't give Ray Ford credit anymore. Like, how do you become a star in one fight, and then after you become a star, you lose that momentum by getting beat? Like, the dude literally just became a star in one fight, and then his next fight he loses. So my question is he a one-hit wonder? Because that's what I'm about to call him, bro. Because this fight pissed me off, bro. Like, and then he's not even trying to run it back. He's okay with taking an L, talking about I'm just gonna move up and wait. Nobody trying to hear that, bro. You gotta go get your belt back. You gotta run it back. You gotta run it back. Go get your belt back. You had a huge size advantage over Nick Ball, and you let that little guy come in there, and he put that heat on you. You let that little guy put that heat on you, bro. I mean, I didn't like this fight one bit. Ray Ford was a better fighter. He fought the wrong fight. He could have picked Ball apart, but he wanted to trade with the man because he looked at Nick Ball. He like, man, this guy's too small. So I could go in there and trade with this dude because he's coming off a knockout against Otabek Komotov. He thinks he can knock out um, Nick Ball when he's really not a knockout artist like that. His strength are his strength is outboxing you. It's like he's neglecting everything he knows. Ray Ford is literally neglecting everything he knows to try to change his style to make it like a fan friendly style. That's not your style, bro. Go back to outboxing these dudes, outpointing these dudes, because you're gonna get hurt if you keep trying to walk these dudes down. These dudes got popped, especially if you're going up in weight. But I'm not okay with him trying to go up in weight. I don't want him to run. I think it's a scary move, and I won't respect it. I want him to run it back with Nick Ball, get your belt back, then vacate, then go up and wait. Get a rematch because the fight was kind of close. Some people say Ray should have won the fight. Some people say Nick won the fight. I say the fight should have never been close. It should have been a one-sided ass whooping. You had the size advantage. You didn't have. I didn't think the only thing Nick Ball really had was the aggression, the power, and the volume punching. He throws a lot of punches. He relentless. His stamina is crazy too. This dude is relentless. He's like a little Sean Porter with power. He's like a little Sean Porter with power. He's relentless, man. He's a dirty fighter. He'd throw anything. He'd throw elbows, whatever he got to throw to hurt you. That's what he'd throw. At least he's a fighter though. So I gotta give him that. He's a real fighter. It's a fight, man. It don't matter if he's throwing elbows or knees, high, he throwing kicks, whatever he's throwing is a fight. You gotta adjust to that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Ray Ford just couldn't adjust to the fight, man. He let this little guy bring this fight to him and steal his world title from him. And I'm not okay with that. I, I'm not okay with the fact that after the fight, he's just okay with taking the L and saying, I'm moving up in weight. No, 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 that's not cool. You're not moving up in weight, bro. Nobody wants you to move up in weight. We want you to run it back with this guy. As boxing fans, we can't give this guy a break. Like, you just had a nice little momentum after your dominant win over Otabek Komatov, and then you come lose to a guy in Nick Ball nobody knows. What? And then you think we're just gonna sweep that shit under the rug and say, you know what? We're gonna sweep it under the rug. We just Nick, what's his name? Ray Ford, you're cool. You could go up and wait now. No, no. If you was really gonna go up and wait, you would have never let Eddie Hearn fool you to stay at that weight and then go in there, you knowing you can't make the weight and get your ass beat. You understand? So I don't like that. Like, I'm gonna lose so much respect for this guy if he doesn't rematch Nick Ball. I'm gonna always pick against him because I lost so much respect for him. The only way he gains any of my respect is if he goes back and rematch Nick Ball. Nick Ball just became a star because of Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford became a star versus Otabek Komatov. Now, his next fight, it looks like a fluke because he loses his very next fight. After the biggest win of his career, he loses his very next fight. It's ridiculous, bro. You're coming off the biggest win of your career and you're losing your very next fight. It looked like you're freaking one hit wonder, bro. You're a one hit wonder. That's what it looks like. It's a bad look, man. And you cannot go up and wait like you're trying to do. You trying to run away from the smoke and go up and wait and say, "Oh, I can't make the." You should have freaking thought about that before you went into the fight. Pretty much what I'm saying is he didn't care if he won or lost. What if a lot of people put money on him to win that fight? So you're just gonna allow people to just lose their money, huh? You're just gonna allow people to just lose their money. You didn't try to win the fight. J.O. salute. Nick Ball, yo, Cyber, salute. Four left down, Camden, New Jersey. Hey, yo, Jay, you from Camden, bro? Cyber, yo, what's good? Salute, Cyber, man. Cyber, I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed at Ray Ford, bro. The man, he fought the wrong fight, bro. He thinks he's a knockout artist now because he got a knockout against Otabek Komatov. That's not his strength. You're not a knockout artist, bro. You outbox this dude. You should have outboxed Nick Ball and won an easy unanimous decision. You didn't have to fight that man fight. He fought that man fight. He literally gave the fight away. He he wanted to go toe to toe with Nick Ball when that's where Nick Ball is at his best. When he goes toe to toe. They both had some really good work in there, but Ray Ford couldn't sustain that for the rest of his career. Hey yo, I used to live. You think Ford got bum trainers? No, I just think they. I don't think they're bums. I think they gave him the wrong game plan. Whoever told him not to go in there and box gave him the wrong game plan. J.O. says Camden County. Salute. I ain't live in Camden, but I used to work out there. And also, I lived in Willingboro, New Jersey for a little bit. I don't remember how far that is from Camden, but I used to live in Willingboro, New Jersey, bro. I lived there for a couple years. then I moved. But like you said, I don't think you asking me if Ford got bad trainers. I don't think he got bad trainers. I just think their game plan was bad. Seibel says Ray Ford shelled up in the pocket and tried to trade with Nick Ball. He fought stupid. He thought he could outfight Bud. Seibel, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. He fought the wrong fight. Like he thinks he's a knockout artist because he got a knockout in his last fight. So he thinks he's a knockout artist. He thinks he can walk these guys down and knock them out now because of his last fight, which makes no sense. That's not his bread and butter. That's not his style. He should have never fought that fight like that. He should have never fought that fight like that. He should have went in there and outboxed Nick Ball and won an easy. This was an easy fight to win, an easy unanimous decision. Like this is like giving away a fight for free. That's exactly what Ray Ford did. He gave this fight away for free. He gave away his belt. It's like it's like he bet against himself to lose. Honestly, when I was watching the fight, that's what I thought. I'm like, did this guy bet against himself that he was gonna lose this fight? And then all he had to say, I'm moving up in weight. Like, and then you expect us to be okay with that? Like, a lot of people probably lost money on this fight. The guy didn't even try to. He didn't even try to win. Oh, he said, Willem borrowed 20 minutes from me. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I grew up there a little bit. I used to live there a little bit. I lived there for I say about 2, 3 years. Um, I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm over here talking shit on Ray, I had Ray winning the fight. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Ray won the fight. Even though even though I'm saying I didn't like how he fought, but I still had him winning the fight. I had it like 7-5 for Ray. I had it like 7-5 for Ray. I had Ray winning the fight. I don't know, maybe I was being biased because I like boxers. I like slick fighters. Maybe I was being biased, but I had Ray winning the fight 7-5. I thought at least the draw. Okay, I could see that too. I could see that. I could see a draw. So yeah, it could have been a draw. But yeah, I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. Nick didn't do him enough, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why I edged it to Ray. I edged it to Ray, but because hey yo, Jay, you gotta understand, right? These judges, they see a guy just throwing a lot of punches, being active. They think he's winning the fight because the other guy isn't really doing much. So they think he's winning the fight when all he was doing was just throwing punches, throwing a lot of punches, not landing clean shots. He'll sneak one or two in there, but he'll miss majority of all of his punches. And the refs, when they see that, they think the guy's winning the fight when they see stuff like that. Yo, Ray's pride last night. Yo, Ray's pride lost him that fight. Yeah, it kind of did. And I think what he needs to do to not be a one-hit wonder, to run it back with Nick Ball. I want to see him run it back. I want to see him get his belt back and then vacate that belt and then move up and weight. Do not get beat and then run up and weight. You gotta go back to the drawing board, come back stronger, and go in there and actually let your hands go. Ray wasn't really throwing any combinations like that. Just one or two punches around. Like he wasn't throwing that much combinations. I was so mad watching Ray. And like, come on, bro. Let your hands go. You're reminding me, man, I wanted to say Adrian Broner. Like Adrian Broner is the poster boy of a guy not wanting to let his hands go. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna have any respect for Ray Ford if he doesn't run it back with Nick Ball. He needs a rematch with this guy. His punch output is always low. Yeah, that's facts, man. He doesn't throw a lot of punches, man. That's why I'm confused. Why the freak would he try to go toe to toe with Nick Ball if he knows he doesn't throw a lot of punches like that? I don't know. I feel like it was the wrong game plan. It was like almost Son of Apollo. I think it was like almost he betted against himself. He knew he was gonna lose, and he put some money on himself to lose. So that's the that's the only way I see it, because there was no reason to fight the way he fought. That was the stupidest game plan I've ever seen. You just threw away your O, and you gave away your belt just to move up in weight. You could have been did that. You could have been did that, man. You ain't had to do that. You ain't had to give away your belt, man. Cause that's what I thought he did. I thought he gave away that belt. He wasn't listening to his corner too. Yeah, he wasn't, bro. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the game plan. That wasn't the game plan. The game plan wasn't supposed to go in there and try to trade with somebody who has a high output. That's not the game plan, bro. The game plan is to fight a smart fight. Yo, bro, if he was gonna listen to his corner, this was gonna be a one-sided fight. This was gonna all he had to do was outbox Nick, keep that jab on him, use lateral movement, show him different looks, give him angles, and you win the fight easy. That's all he could have kept, because he had the reach advantage, the height advantage. He had everything going for him in that fight to win that fight easy. Yet he made the fight more difficult than what it should have been. I was so mad watching the TV screen. Like, what the freak is Ray doing, bro? I'm over here yelling at the TV like, Ray, what the freak are you doing, bro? This is not what I expected. Dark Gift says, did you see between round 2 and 3 his corner admonishing him for staying on the ropes and not boxing? Ray said, I know what I'm doing. Madness, man. Whoa. So he's telling his corner. His corner's telling him what to do. And he's telling him, I know what I'm doing. Wow. He got too big headed. After his win versus Komatov, he started moving a little funny. I've been following his Instagram page. He has been moving a little funny. He got too comfortable. Maybe he needed this loss to humble him. This loss will definitely humble him. He's been partying. He's been hanging out with the wrong people after he beat Otabek Komatov. So I like I like this fight because I think this fight is gonna humble him. I think he lost his hunger for the sport after he won that fight. He felt like he won the Super Bowl, and his next fight, he didn't show that hunger like he did going into that world title fight. You got to bring that same hunger every single fight, and Ray Ford wasn't able to do that. And like I said before, Nick Ball is a one of Bobby Darvo. What do you mean by he's a one-off? Meaning he's a one-hit wonder? I'm calling Ray 4 a one-hit wonder myself too. Because how do you get a nice win over Otabek Komatov and then you come in here and then you lose? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. And I won't be satisfied with him until he get the rematch. If he doesn't get the rematch and get his belt back and vacate, then I'll lose a lot of respect for him. I think he needs to go back in this fight and get a rematch. Because I didn't like how he went out. He went out sad. Get a rematch versus Nick. Go try to get that win back. If you can't get that win back, it's a bad look. Son of Apollo said, yeah, I seen that at 6. His coach was saying change. His coach was saying change it. Change it up in box. He said, I didn't need to box. I got him. Something like that. Yo, what the freak, yo? Son of Apollo, did he really say that? I got to go back and watch that. I didn't see that part. He really said that, bro? That's crazy. Your coach is telling you what to do and you telling this man no. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. When I was watching the fight, Son of Apollo, right? When I was watching the fight, bro, when I was watching the fight, I thought, right? I thought he betted on himself to lose. Because that's how he was fighting. He was fighting like he wanted to lose. I'm like, yo, this dude betted on himself to lose this fight. I was so confused watching this fight. I'm like, yo, Ray definitely betted against himself to lose this fight. It was the strangest thing I ever seen. Eddie Hearn team got destroyed. Hey, yo, Jay, salute. Salute, Jay. Son of Apollo said, yeah, he did. He was stubborn as fuck. He definitely was. Eddie Hearn team got destroyed. Yeah, nobody on Eddie Hearn team won a fight. But this was the shocker right here because I had Ray winning this fight. I'm not going to lie. I thought Ray would have won the fight. And this is the fight that shocked me. That's when I knew Eddie Hearn was going to lose. Eddie Hearn team was going to lose every single fight after this fight. Like, if they couldn't win this fight, they wasn't winning any more fights. Because this was their best chance to get a dub. This one and the Philip Hergovic versus Daniel Dubois. I thought Hergovic was gonna beat Dubois. You know, I'm good. I'm glad I didn't put no money on that because I wasn't too sure. Dubois went in there and he did what he had to do. Nick Ball, you know, he's the new champion. Jay said I picked Hergovic and Ford. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the two guys I thought if Eddie Hearn team was gonna win, those are the two guys I thought was gonna win. Hergovic and Ford. I thought those two guys was gonna win. And they both went in there and they both sucked. Exactly. Both Ford and Hergovic was overconfident and fought bad game plans. Dark Gibbs, salute. Yeah, those were the two guys I thought was gonna definitely win for sure. You know, I didn't have Hergovic losing to Daniel Dubois. I didn't have Nick Ball beating Raymond Ford. So I was so confused watching these guys. I'm like, it's like these guys bet against themselves to lose because they definitely didn't come here to win today. Both guys never went winning that fight to win. But anyway, guys, your boy No Credit, and I'm out. But I'm about to do another live talking about something else. So if you come back to the channel in about 5-10 minutes, you're gonna see me on live again. But I just want to talk about that 2 fight, Nick Ball versus Ray 4, and talk about what's the other fight I talked, the Wilder fight. Wilder got destroyed. I don't need to really talk about the Dimitri Bivol fight, and I don't need to talk about Hergovic versus Dubois fight. I mean, those were good fights too. But these are the 2 fights I had to talk about the Nick Ball and Ray Ford and Wilder and Ziggly Zhang. If you didn't see my other live, go back and check my other live. I just spoke on the Wilder situation. You know, Wilder looks terrible, bro. Terrible. Wilder was not in there trying to win a fight. He was just in there trying to touch his opponent's hand and then throw the right hand, which made no sense. Bad game plan. Take care, man. All the best. I'm coming right back, actually. I'm going to do a different live talking about something totally different. I just got my point across when it came to this fight. And I spoke on the Deontay Wilder fight. It's definitely time for Deontay Wilder to retire. Anyways, your boy No Credit, and I'm out.